Alright, so this is the third episode, but I'm gonna talk about something I should have said before the second episode, and I totally forgot about it. So, alright, I'm gonna talk about why travel. Why do we? Why do I travel? And this is quite important because you have gotta have a purpose. And I would like to think that traveling gives me a purpose, and every per- every person has their own purpose in life, or how they perceive themselves. Some people want to get rich. Some people want to make an impact in the world. Some people want to benefit others. Some people are like me. I am slightly more selfish. I just want to benefit myself. And it all comes down to when you die, and at the last moment. And I just wanted to say, I have no regrets, and I've done all these crazy shenanigans stuff, and I could die happy. Some people, want to have mm, as many kids as possible. Some people want to sleep as many women as possible. I want to see as many things as possible because uh, having new experience is very important to me, and I get bored with the same routine very easily. I think it might have something to do with ADD or something. I don't know, but very very possible. Even though AD is a very overdiagnosed psychological disease. I don't know if it's a disease, but anyways, I'm rambling. Um, a wise man once told me that we all travel for two reasons. You're either running away from something or you're looking for something. I would like to think I am doing a little bit of both. I'm running away from my current problems and running off to another side of the planet. And I'm looking for new ways of life. I don't understand why some people could grow up and die at the same town and never leave, 60, 50 years and stay in the exact same spot. I don't know. I think the planet's huge, and you gotta go out and explore things you have not seen. I am very greedy and selfish in a way that I want to have as much stuff as possible and as much experience as possible. I like to listen to stories, and people tell me stories, and I like to tell my stories. And why do I like to listen to stories? Because I I think everybody lives their one life, a single life, and you only have so much time, and you don't. I like to listen to stories because I can imagine, and it's like I lived an extra life. I lived somebody else's life. I'm never going to be a Japanese schoolgirl, but you know, I don't think I will ever be a Japanese schoolgirl. But if you listen to a story and it takes you there, and it's like you live an extra life, you're making profit, and that is great. Um, you might not agree with me, but I'm not saying other people's lifestyle are wrong or my lifestyle is better, but it just this one suits me better. And this is why I travel. I want to experience things. Also, I'm running away from problems. Yep, I am. I am very honest and blunt. So, this is why I travel. But why you travel, and why, if you aren't traveling and you probably should, I'm advocating that everybody should travel at least a couple years of life. I once met this guy from Israel, and I have to say, Israeli people are very, very amazing in a way because They're high school graduates. Oh, that's what I told anyways. The high school graduates don't really go into university right away after they graduate high school. They go off and travel for a couple years, come back into the military, doing a couple years of military service, and then they go to university. So they have traveled the world and they have seen things and they have experienced things. They have earned life experience, mm, which will help them navigate better and know exactly what they want later in life. It's a lot better than going to university right after high school. You don't know what you want to major in. Um, I think traveling give you experience, and if I haven't traveled after I leave high school, I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll probably doing some job I really hate, and I cannot get out of it. I think a lot of people that say, "Hey, I should travel," but they say I'll do it next year when I have time, when I have money. That's just bullshit. Can I say bullshit? I'll just say anyways. But I think that's just excuses. If you want to travel, pack your things and leave. Quit your job. Just do it. Don't give yourself excuses. Um, the second semester, after I graduated high school, I went to university. One morning, I woke up and I said, science faculty sucks and it's boring. So I bought a plane ticket and I flew off to Taiwan and traveled for 4 months. You know, just throw away everything and leave. You gotta have the guts to do it, and it was great. It gave me a whole new perspective on life. And after I came back and worked and did all that stuff, and now I'm back in school and I have a new focus. I know what I want to do. I want to know what I want to be, and not saying that you should abandon everything in life and go off traveling, but I'm saying that if you don't know what you're doing and you are looking for a new direction, traveling is amazing and it broadens your horizon. It's kind of cliche to say it, but it really does. It really does, and it's good. It's builds characters. Yeah, like your dad said, build characters. And you don't have to chop wood. I mean, you could chop wood and do some crazy work, or dig a ditch or whatnot in a foreign country. It also builds characters. Mm, what else are we gonna talk about? It's gonna talk about international travel, work abroad. Oh yeah, if you see or meet up with any strange things, write it down, and it's a good bar story. Like you could say it to impress girls at a bar or grandchildren when you have them. It's impressive story. For example, I got lost with this French guy on the mountain, almost killed myself. But we got out alive and got out with a good story. Panhandled in the street of China. That's also a good story. Got my arm broken in China when I got robbed, and I had to lie to my parents that I roll off a mountain so they wouldn't be as worried. It's also a good story. You come up with good stories, and that's a win, isn't it? Anyways, that's the third episode. For the next episode, I'm gonna talk about my travel plans with a map. And after that, I'm gonna show you my travel gears and do a packing video. And that should probably conclude my pre-travel videos. Until next time, in a couple of days. Actually, I have to study for my exams, which is tomorrow. I probably should study, and I am not. What a terrible student.